so admire what you do. I so admire your work. I love your just authenticity, you know, and the way that you bring like these really cool places to go to New York City and all these fun things to do, you know, as a woman. And that's really what I'm all about. It's about empowering women to live better lives. So what are 3 things or one thing that you find that you really care about? What are you really passionate about in your life?
Well, I care about a lot of different things. I think in a very big way, I care about just being a good person and an honest person. And I think that's something I bring to my reporting. I am who I am, and I'm not putting on sort of airs, or I'm not trying to be somebody else when I'm meeting people. And I think maybe that helps them be comfortable with me, and I get their honest story as a result. But my family sort of teases me. They always say, "You're exactly who you are on TV. You're as nerdy or as silly or as nice in person with us as you are, it seems, on the air." So I think there is a level of authenticity, I hope anyway, that comes across.
Great.
I think I also have the luxury of getting to tell all of the sort of happy stories. So that allows the, you know, the positive personality to come out. And when you're covering a more serious story, whether it's a murder or a fire, or even, you know, in Sandy, the storm, you don't get to be so bubbly and upbeat on those stories. So I think maybe why the viewers connect with me is because I'm usually doing very positive stories. And that's benefit, you know.
How would you define beauty?
I think for me, beauty is in generosity and in intelligence, not so much on how you look. I mean, as a woman, obviously, and a woman on TV, I care about how I look, but I'm not obsessed by it. I don't watch myself on TV very often because I think I'd be overly critical, and there's not a whole lot you can do with how you look. I'm also short, and sometimes that doesn't come across so well on TV, and there's nothing I can do to change that. So I think you have to dwell on the deeper things, and I hope that, you know, after you know, becoming an adult and really embracing who I am, I'm able to see beauty in ways that are far deeper than what you see on the surface.
Awesome. I love that. And who or what inspires you, Lauren, to do what you do?
My mother is really inspirational to me. She had a really interesting career, and she's really dynamic, and she gives of herself in ways that I really admire, and I think she's a support system to so many women, and I know her on such a personal level, so I know that she's so inspirational, as opposed to sort of saying that Hillary Clinton is inspirational or somebody else who I don't really know. I can attest that my mom is really a dynamic and inspiring woman, so I respect her and admire her.
The last question just goes to, when you are in a funk, you know, we get those days or those moments where we're just, you don't want to do anything. What gets you in, like, kind of like, what gets you going?
Oh, wow. Well, I had a really tough year, actually, so I was in that state quite a bit. So a couple of things can get me through, but I think one of the best things is to exercise and just to get out there and get your endorphins going. I actually think there's a science behind it. I mean, we know there's a science behind it, and just lifting myself off the couch, and believe me, I can do the couch sitting like the rest of them. But that's really helpful. And then also I try to reward myself a little bit. And I think sometimes just spending a little bit of money or a little bit of quality time, it doesn't have to be expensive. It could just be, you know, just a walk in a really pretty place, just to treat yourself, is a helpful way of getting over those really down moments. And, you know, I'm not special. I have down moments just like everybody else does. And a pint of Ben & Jerry's every now and then. That's always a good thing, too. Chubby hubby.
I have a friend who's really going to love that answer. Because she has those Ben & Jerry days, too. So I can...
You do the workout, and then you do the Ben & Jerry's, and then it's all good.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lauren. This so much. I'll talk to you later.
Off to edit. Thanks, Vanessa.
Thank you. Bye-bye.